Welcome to my class. Today we are going to discuss how to write Roman numerals. Before we can write the Roman numerals, you have to learn these 7 symbols. For 1, you have to learn I. For 5, you have to write V. And for 10, you have to write X. In place of 50, you can write L in Roman numeral, 100 C, 500 D, and for 1000, you have to write M. Before writing the Roman numerals, you have to learn these rules. According to the rules, you have to write the Roman numeral. The repetition means addition. If you write I 2 times, it means 1 plus 1, 2. If you write on the right side, you can add the numbers. That means repetition means addition. And some rules, I, X, C, M can be repeated. We can repeat X 2 times. We can repeat C, we can repeat M. Only these symbols can be repeated. Which one? I, X, C, M can be repeated. V, L and D never repeated. You cannot write V 2 times. If you write 10, you cannot write 5 and 5, V plus V. You have to write X in place of write 5 2 times, you have to write X. That means I, X, C, M can be repeated. V and D never repeated. No symbols repeated more than 3 times. 3 times you have to write only 3 times. More than 3 times you cannot repeat any symbols. Like X, X, X. You can write X, X, X. That means 30. If you want to write 40, you cannot write X, X, X and X. Because any symbol cannot be repeated more than 3 times. If you write smaller number written to the left side, we can write on the left side, that means you have to subtract. And if you write on the right side, you have to add. When you write in the left side, that means you have to subtract. V, L and D never subtracted. These are the symbols never subtracted. I can be subtracted from V and X. You can subtract I. If you can write V and on the left side you can write I. That means 5 minus 1, 4. So if you want to write 4, you can write 5 and write down I. This is 4. If you want to write X on the left side you can write I. It is 9. That means I can be subtracted. X can be subtracted from L and C. If you write L, L means 50. And you write X here, that means 50 minus 10, 40. If you write L and X, L is 50. On the right side, X is there, that means 50 plus 10, 60. X can be subtracted from L and C. C can be subtracted from D and M only. C can be subtracted from D and M only. Okay, subtracted means you can write D and you can write C. On the left side, it may be subtracted. You can write M, you can write C here. M means 1000. If you write C, that means 100. So, if you can subtract 1000 minus 100, that means 990. Like this, you can write the Roman numerals according to this rule. If you follow this rule, your Roman number will be correct. Otherwise, you cannot follow the rules, your Roman numerals not be correct. Hope you understand how to write the Roman numerals. Thank you.